Okay. Microphone working. Think we're good. Awesome. I'm Chronix from the most extreme wrestling, and this is your AEW Dynamite review for June 26, 2021. We're back in Jacksonville, Florida, and this could be the last time in a while that we're here in Jacksonville, Florida. They're going to be finally moving away from this very soon, but we're here live tonight. It's not pre-recorded. No, it's live for us all to see. Originally, the headline of this show here, the one that we're having tonight with the Jungle Boy, well, Jungle Boy, not the Jungle Boy, Jungle Boy and the champion Kenny Omega. This was going to happen previously, but they decided to do it on a live episode of Dynamite, so it was moved here to tonight. Got JR, Tony Schiavone, and Excalibur on commentary. It is a Saturday night Dynamite, and we're going to get it right here. Alex Marvez is interviewing Sammy Guevara. They're outside by the truck, the ring truck, and Sammy Guevara, he's already a little bit hurt, and he gets even more hurt as he is blindsided and attacked by the chairman of Sean Spears, and like literally with the chair, right? Attacks him, hurts his shoulder, just blindsides him, just so rude. Why would he do these things? People are starting to really get behind Sammy Guevara, and this is going to help, getting attacked. People feel some sympathy is happening. I'm just getting angry at this point. I mean, leave this man alone. My goodness. But the Pinnacle and the Inner Circle, their friction, it continues here. Now, for our first match of the night, we got Powerhouse Hobbs, part of Team Taz. He's got Taz on commentary, of course, versus Hangman Adam Page. My gosh, stumbling over my words over here. Look, Hobbs, however, he's confident. He's got the size and the strength, so he's going into this match feeling pretty good. But maybe he's overestimating just a little bit, because Hangman Adam Page, look, he hits you with that buckshot lariat. It's going to knock you down no matter who you are. And Page, he sets up this buckshot lariat earlier, but Hobbs, he's also smart. And he gets outside of the ring because he doesn't want nothing to do with that. As this match continues, Hook and Starks come down to the ring. Now, Starks, for some reason or another, he has the FTW championship. This is Brian Cage's championship. Why does he have it in his hands? How did he get a hold of it? How did he get it away from Brian Cage? I'm not too positive, but he had it in his hands. And Brian Cage realizes in the back, what is this? So he runs down and goes to get his FTW championship belt. And yeah, Starks, he loses his suit jacket for a brief moment here, and Starks leaves. Hooks, he stays. A near fall on Page, a dead eye, however, from Page for the win. And Page, Hangman Adam Page, cracks a beer in celebration. So a good way to start off the night, an exciting match. They did it right here. Now, the Young Bucks, they are cutting a promo in the ring trailer. Brandon Cutler, throughout this interview, throughout this promo, keeps interrupting. The Young Bucks tell him to shut up. Well, at least at one point, he does get one good line out, and the Young Bucks, they do appreciate it, so maybe that's why they hang out with him from time to time. Not too sure about that, but you know what? They're speaking on Penta and Kingston. This was actually a pretty good promo. I enjoyed it. I don't know why Nick made a bird sound at the end. I will not know the reason for this. I was confused, but indeed it did happen. Moving on, Tony Schiavone, he's interviewing Tully Blanchard in the ring and introduces Conan. Now, they've been advertising tonight that Conan and Tully Blanchard are going to have some words in the ring. So pretty cool to see Conan here on Dynamite. It's been a while since he's been on TNT, I'm sure. Conan, he cuts a hell of a promo. I was not surprised whatsoever, of course, about Proud and Powerful and their background and everything they went through, kind of echoing what we've heard in the past from Proud and Powerful themselves, and how they are POCs, they're persons of color, right? And, they bring up stats like being incarcerated incarcerated 5 times at the rate than some of the white people do, you know? So, hey, bringing some real stats out here and talking about the different ways that these two tag teams have grown up, echoing last week, of course. And Conan lets Tully Blanchard know that he could be a Walmart greeter, insinuating that he's old. And, well, I guess he's good at greeting people. He's good with people. I mean, I guess that's a compliment, right? But he does certainly look like a Walmart greeter, right? Conan brings out Proud and Powerful, and Proud and Powerful are in mask. Or are they? As Tully tells us to look at the big screen, and what is happening? My goodness, it's Proud and Powerful. And they're laid out. They're all beaten up. Who has done this? But wait, who are the guys in the ring currently wearing the mask? Oh, it's not Proud and Powerful. Oh, no. It, in fact, is the team of Cash and Dax. And, yeah, they attack. They pile drive Conan. And the heat just got turned up on this feud. So that was a nice segment. I was not expecting that reveal. But, definitely there's going to be hell to pay. Proud and Powerful are not going to be okay with this. And, better watch out is all I'm saying. Now, Dante Martin, he doesn't have his tag team partner with him for whatever reason. He's taken on Matt Sydal, who does have Mike Sydal with him. Much air, much movement on this thing. But, Matt Sydal, he does indeed get the win here. So a nice little match. Nothing too special. Filling time. I don't know what else they're doing as far as that goes, is what it looks like to me. Now, Jungle Boy, he's got a promo here in the back, and Christian, he interrupts, not in a bad way, but just to let us know that, hey, Jungle Boy, tonight is your night. And of course, if you remember from the big battle royal where Jungle Boy won and got this opportunity for tonight's main event, Christian, you know, he gave him his props and was very proud of him for doing this. So he's just doing the same here tonight and reminding Jungle Boy once again that, you know, he belongs here and this is his time. Now we have backstage pre-recorded. It's Smart Mark Sterling and Jade Cargill. Now, Jade Cargill, she's letting us know, this team of people, this crew here is letting us know that 10% off if you use the hashtag #thatbe at checkout, and you can get some Jade merchandise. They let us know that the Dark Orders, their shirts are not on sale, and they rip up one of the Dark Order shirts. Well, Mark Sterling tries, but is unsuccessful. Jade Cargill, however, much stronger and very willing, capable to do it. She rips up the shirt. So I guess they paid for a full price shirt and then ripped it up. So obviously the 10% discount is doing Jade and her enterprises very well. You know, it's about making money, and Smart Mark Sterling, apparently it's working out for him. Now, Marvez, he is, he's with the Pinnacle, and MJF. Yeah, okay. So MJF, they can see why people are mad at MJF, is what he's saying, right? For attacking Jericho and for the Spears attack earlier in the night on Sammy Guevara. But MJF cannot see why people are mad that he attacked Dean Malenko. And his reasoning was because Dean Malenko is old. So, of course, why are we going to care for people who are like 60 and up, right? And then Jericho and Hager attack because how dare you besmirch the good name of Dean Malenko, right? And chaos ensues. The fight starts in the back, goes down to the ring, and Jericho and Hager, they're getting beat down. MJF and Wardlow standing tall here. But then here comes a savior, man. It's Sammy Guevara, and he mounts Spears, and Wardlow tries to stop him, but gets stopped by a big chair. And one for Spears as well. Sammy standing tall with Sammy chants. I mean, people are loving Sammy Guevara. I just think it's funny because this is the second time Sammy Guevara has come down to like save the day kind of thing, and he's wearing that leather vest. And I know it shouldn't, but it just reminds me, Stone Cold running down. Like, there's no reason other than the leather vest. But still, What's up, Super Serpents? I see you. Look, they've been having AEW Dynamite on random nights, and it's happening here again. It's here on Saturday once again, but the show just ended, and normally the show's on much later, but here we are. And here we have, to finish this segment off, Sammy Guevara challenging MJF to a match next week live on Dynamite. And he kind of fumbles his word a little bit, but you know what? The people were so behind him. Doesn't matter. Now, Miro, he is praying. He's backstage pre-recorded. He's got the TNT championship. He mentions his wife, who has been released by WWE, by the way, and lets Brian Pillman know that attacking him was the worst decision he could have possibly made. So we'll see. Is it the worst decision? Will Brian Pillman Jr. be able to step up to the challenge? Will be able to beat Miro? Well, probably not, but hey, he can at least try, right? Now we got a match. It's all ego Ethan Page with Scorpio Sky taking on Bear Bronson with Bear Boulder. You got two bears in the ring. Well, not in the ring. One's in the ring wrestling. The other is outside of the ring. Now, Ethan Page, look, he's got all that ego. It's not stopping him inside, outside of the ring, whether he's on doing promos. It doesn't matter. He lets that ego gets the best of him with just cheap moves, not cheap moves, which, probably one and the same, right? Bear Bronson knocks Page around, and Bear does a tope to the outside and going for all ego Ethan Page, but Scorpio takes the bullet, and inside of the ring, low blow, and Ethan nails the ego's edge, which is like the razor's edge, right? On this big dude. Look, you got the name Bear, you're probably going to be a big dude, right? And he hits it, however, and gets the win. So that's a huge win for Ethan Page. Ethan Page, his ego has no rest. It has no chill. He gets on the microphone and lets everyone know, including us and Darby Allin, that, hey, Darby Allin, I'm not done with you. The fans chant Darby Allin because, of course, they do. They love him. And Ethan Page, he wants to put the nail in Darby Allin's coffin. And June 7th in Miami, he challenges to a coffin match. And that will be coming up, and I'm absolutely positive that Darby Allin will accept that. I mean, if he's going to accept a 2-on-1 match, most certainly he is going to accept a coffin match. I mean, it's got his own name in it, right? Well, his own gimmick, right? Coffin drop. You know what I'm saying? Now we got Britt Baker. She is the AEW Women's Champion. She's got Rebel on her side here. This is a pre-recorded promo. And Britt says she doesn't have time for old ladies, and she's ready for the tag match, which is going to be coming up very soon. Not tonight, but Britt Baker and Rebel versus Vicky, Guerrero, and Nyla Rose. And we cut to Vicky with Nyla Rose in their pre-recorded response. At Fyter Fest Night 2, she's ready for this, and Nyla says, watch out because the cougar claws are going to come out. So, yeah, definitely something you probably want to avoid, the cougar claws, right? Am I right? Well, speaking of claws, sharp objects, we got both of those because it's Bunny with a blade taking on Chris Statlander with Orange Cassidy. And they mentioned on commentary that Bunny is a 16-year veteran. I did not know that was the case. I mean, that's probably more years than the average AEW fan has been alive. But Chris Statlander, of course, looking good in this match. She gets kicked in the face while she's standing on her head upside down on the top turnbuckle, doing a little bit of showing off, I guess. She got thrown in there, and then you know the deal. She falls to the outside. And the match ends up being a lot longer than I expected. They give them a lot of time. That's awesome. But you know what? You give her all the time in the world you want against the Bunny. It's probably going to end the same way as it did here tonight. A big bang, center of the ring for the 1, 2, 3, and Chris Statlander wins. Blade attacks after the match. Orange tries to help. TH2 comes down and attacks Orange. Blade uses the brass knuckles on Orange. Not orange knuckles. Brass knuckles to the Orange. My goodness. So much post-match buffoonery. Tony Schiavone, he's interviewing a QT Marshall in the back, and he is looking to beat Cody July 7th in the strap match. He wants to become a champion in the future, and I say, oh, please, do not let this happen. I don't know if I can take it. Brian Pillman Jr., he's cutting a promo in the back, and he's fought for years to get where he is, etc., etc. He's ready for the challenge. Kingston and Penta, they got a promo also in the back. How many promos do they have? They have a lot of them. Just count them. And they want the tag titles, and they're going to do it, right? Yes. Well, guess what? It's time. Promos are all over because it's time for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship match. They do have the replica on sale at AEW shop. However, it's $700, and that's a lot of money. It won't even get it till Q1 2022. That's a long time to wait for such a large investment. I don't think I'm going to be purchasing that right now. But it does look awesome. I will give them that. It looks amazing. But that's a lot of money. Whew. Anyways, maybe they'll have like a 40% off like WWE shop does. Maybe. I doubt it. Don Callis is on commentary. But this isn't for a replica. This is for the real freaking deal. This is for the championship. Kenny Omega, he is the AEW champion. Jungle Boy got this chance. Omega tried everything he could to weasel his way out of this match, to be like, yeah, Jungle Boy, how about we just not do the match? You know, we do it later or whatever. Nah, it's going to happen right now. Kenny Omega, he's got the Good Brothers and Don Callis, of course, ringside, and Jungle Boy's family is there ringside as well. So I'm sure fans were thinking, it's live, his family's there, we're going to have a new champion. I did not have that kind of faith, but still intrigued to see what was going to happen. And Marco Stunt gets kicked out to the back. I don't know why. I don't know what he did. He was being obnoxious. It was weird. I don't know. But Luchasaurus, out of pride, I don't know. He was just like, I'm going to leave too, you know? I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to leave. And the Good Brothers get kicked out as well for just existing, I suppose. Jungle Boy, he impresses, you know. Omega cuts him off, takes him to the outside because he's, I'm sure he's embarrassed that Jungle Boy's showing anything. You know, he probably was thinking, my goodness, I'm just going to destroy this man, Jungle Boy. But Jungle Boy put on more of a fight, perhaps, than he was expecting. And the fans are on their feet. Look, Jungle Boy's making this comeback, and the fans are chanting, this is awesome, but Omega cuts him off like immediately. And Omega, however, he falls prey to that snake trap. They're here in the ring. The Good Brothers run down because they're like, oh no, we cannot let Kenny Omega tap out. And the Elite Buster, of course, comes to stop that. Jurassic Express stops this. All these guys, they're gone. Back in the snare trap. Kenny Omega grabs the hair of Jungle Boy, and the referee's like, look, you got to stop. You got his hair. And I was like, you know what? That's smart. I haven't seen that very much here on television. And that's a very smart way for the heel to break that up. So, hey, very cool, very cool. Look, Omega, he can barely stand at this point. It looks like Jungle Boy is taking him to his limit. So, man, nice match we got going on here. Tiger Driver for 2, One Winged Angel for the 3. However, Omega wins. He's still the champion, but my God, Jungle Boy put on a hell of an effort. He tried everything he could, and of course, Omega cheating as much as he could. But this was good. This was a good look for Jungle Boy. At no point did I think, oh, he didn't look like he belonged. It looked nice, and I really do believe that sometime in the future we could be seeing Jungle Boy becoming champion. It's probably going to be a while, but a glimmer of hope for the future. Absolutely. And Omega, you know, he's holding up the belt, and he's going to hit it. He's going to hit Jungle Boy in the face when he gets up. But Christian runs down to stop this. He just is like, no, this isn't going to happen. And then Matt Hardy and his boys come down to attack Christian. Christian's going for the unprettier, but the Young Bucks run down and super kick Christian. Omega and the Bucks stand tall. So this was a pretty solid episode of Dynamite here. And yeah, we're going to be coming back on Wednesday. So yeah, I like the episode. And yeah, it was nice being live. There was a little bit more unpredictability as there always is. But thank you guys so much for watching. You can follow me on Twitter at MXW Chronics. I have a Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/donut_space. Links are in the description. Also, the YouTube Wrestling Federation. You can check that out. Facebook.com/YouTube Wrestling Federation. Or on YouTube, of course, YouTube.com/YouTube Wrestling Federation. And I will catch you guys next time.